What is up guys, my name is Eagle Swords, and I've got another Battlefield 3 gameplay commentary for you guys, as you are probably used to by now, because I can't be bothered to add variety to this channel. But never mind, I'm using Tunguska as you can see, but this is just for a start. I do actually switch to chopper whoring later on. So don't write faggot just yet, unless you're adverse to chopper whoring, in which case I totally understand, because a good pilot really can make that very overpowered. But this is the Tunguska post-patch, which means it is crap. I mean, it really is crap. You can shoot large caliber rounds anywhere, anything, at anything that you want. It won't do anything. Previously, before the patch, you could shoot it sort of vaguely over there, and it would obliterate everything, and everything would collapse on people, and you'd get millions of kills. At least that's what it felt like to me. But post-patch, it really doesn't do anything. I mean, this is the first time I used the Tunguska post-patch. I've been playing a lot on my server, and it's always large rush, apart from recently when I tried to make it a TDM server to film some, to try and sort of try out different guns. Everyone just rage quit at that point. So it really didn't work. Basically, my little experiment of variation really didn't work. And that basically kind of suggested to me, maybe I should stop trying to add variation to this channel and just stick to Battlefield 3. That's what gets me my views. My views are great, maybe. I get like 230 hits on every video I make with Battlefield 3, with only 70 subs. I'm quite proud of that. Because even that is probably more than what I got on my... Well, it isn't more than what I got on my last channel, because on my last channel I had a video that was liked by Sergeant Enigma, and everyone watched it after that, so I got 1,000 hits on it. But you catch my drift. It's a lot of views for my number of subs. You're probably wondering who the hell I am, because you probably don't remember me. I've been away for a week. I'm still Eagle Swords. You might vaguely remember me from a week ago. But if you don't, that's fine. I'm Eagle Swords. I'm some British person that you probably don't know or have probably never heard of if you're watching this for the first time. If you're one of my subs, you might well remember me. Basically, I haven't been here for a couple of reasons. One, I'm working on a new montage. That's basically... A montage, to me, is not actually that great. It's more kind of a tool to post on Pixel Enemy, because it's a video less than 5 minutes, and for some reason, they never accept my commentaries. Don't ask me why, ask Blink. So it's basically a view whoring tool. That's kind of the gist of things, but basically I'm working on a montage, and I basically, a lot of my commentary gameplays also coincide with montage clips, and there is actually a clip I'm using in the montage in this gameplay. Pretty soon after I get in this chopper. Please don't get out of choppers. Please don't give vehicles to the enemy team. Getting out of a damaged vehicle is giving it to the enemy. That's one of my many British-esque phrases that I use on a regular basis in Battlefield. Especially in Conquest. I use all of them in one sentence in Conquest, because in Conquest I basically yell those phrases at people. It's basically propaganda, and then we win. That's basically what happens in Conquest. I think I have an unbeaten record in Conquest for the last month and a half. It's pretty insane. Pretty insane. I like to boast about that a lot to people who are trying to say I'm a bad player, because then I can laugh at them. But if you were in any way against or are wishing to write a complaint to me about my use of the Tunguska, you probably will now about my chopper whoring, but please be safe in the knowledge that I don't give a damn, and you should therefore leave. Thank you for not complaining. That's very kind of you. Now, I get a lot of kills now. This is probably one of the better defensive games I've had, but this gameplay was recorded since there's been an update to the kind of HD PVR software. You probably will know by now if you've stuck with me for a little while, because I complain about this so much, and I really don't like doing it, but basically, gameplay... I record HD PVR, records through Total Media, which is an ArcSoft software product, records through that onto my hard drive, then the files won't open in Vegas. It requires me to media convert it once, and then media convert it again. So I have to convert it twice in order for it to work. That's basically the only workaround to the problem, and I really can't be bothered when it's a 10-minute commentary. When it's a 20-second clip, fine, but when it's a 10-minute gameplay, I really just couldn't be bothered to spend the time to do that. But now, there was literally this morning, there was an update to the Total Media Extreme software package, and now it seems to be working fine. I've been testing this out, it seems to be fine. All of the gameplay, all the rest of the gameplay on my hard drive doesn't actually work. It requires media conversion twice, as I said. But now it seems to be working okay, so that's good. I don't know what they really changed, but it seems to be working since the update to the Total Media Extreme software package, as I said. And that's a very good thing for me, because it means I can actually post. That's the main reason why I haven't been posting. I haven't posted for a week, is because I really just, you know, I got so pissed off with having to, you know, literally run a marathon just to get a gameplay to work in my editing software, that I really just decided it wasn't worth it and just gave up. So that's kind of the reason why I haven't been away. I've also been busy with a couple of other projects. I'm going to call them projects. Why not? Let's do that. I have been working on a lot of other projects. I've also got exams and stuff like that coming up. It's not important, but that's basically what I've been doing, and that's why I haven't uploaded. And if you are in any way wishing to submit a complaint to me about that, please feel free to keep it to yourself, because I will much appreciate that. I really don't care about you. Moving on, I really am joking about that, to be quite honest. I just like to troll people a lot. It's a very good pleasure. It gives me a lot of pleasure, like, trolling people. Let's start to address a question that I've received several times, mostly across in Battlefield, because I don't get that many PMs, but I've got 2 PMs that are more specific. But basically, I want to talk about loadouts that I use, because as I just said, I get a lot of questions about it. Now, let's start with Assault. The best assault rifles to me, the sort of, I think there's like a quad of different assault rifles that I think are good. The L85 is very good. It's like a laser. It's like what the M16 used to be. It's a freaking laser. The whatever it's called, AK-74M. That's it. That's very good. It's got high damage. It works quite well as well. It's pretty stable. The M16A3 is another one. I use the heavy barrel foregrip and red dot on that, as I do with all the other assault rifles that I've mentioned, pretty much. That's very good as well. And then the AN94 is leet. It's totally leet now, because it has a higher rate of fire than the FAMAS on burst fire, but more damage, and it doesn't jump into outer space when you shoot a couple of bullets out of it. So that's always a nice feature to have when the gun doesn't rip your arms off. So that's basically what the AN94 is. I find that very nice. I find that a very good weapon to use. Engineer, moving very swiftly on, I basically use the M4A1 with the red dot, foregrip and heavy barrel. That's it. That's basically all I use. Occasionally I use the G36 and the A91 as well with the flash suppressor, foregrip and Cobra or red dot. But mostly it's the M4A1. I really do like that gun post-patch. I think it's really good with a heavy barrel because it's so accurate. It's like an assault rifle. You can use it at long ranges if you want to. Support class, I'm really liking the M27. I have to be... I know there are a lot of people out there that will call me newbie because I use a gun that's, to them, overpowered, but I don't really care. It's not as overpowered as it used to be. Yes, it's very strong. I think there are stronger weapons out there for specific situations. But you know, if it's in the game, I can use it. It's not as overpowered as, like, let's say the FAMAS was pre-patch, so it's fine with me. And if you're going to try and claim the moral high ground on that one, you know, sleep easy in the knowledge that I don't care. The recon class, aka the semi-auto sniper spam class, very, very good with the SKS, the flash suppressor foregrip, and the iron sights. Actually, the other semi-auto sniper rifles are also very good. And the all-kit weapons, the ASVAL with extended mags. I really like that gun, actually. It's quite nice. I haven't unlocked extended mags yet, but I really want to because it feels really much better than it was pre-patch on console. And I can actually use the weapons like that with low ammo because I don't have input lag, which means I don't need 100 bullets just to hit something vaguely over there. But as you can see, this gameplay's come to an end. Until next time, guys, take care.